హెచ్సీఏ అపెక్స్ కౌన్సిల్ నోటీసులపై అజారుద్దీన్ ఫైర్ అయ్యారు. ఉద్దేశపూర్వకంగానే తనకు నోటీసులు ఇచ్చారన్న ఆయన హెచ్సీఏ గౌరవానికి భంగం కలిగేలా తానెప్పుడు పనిచేయలేదన్నారు. అపెక్స్ కౌన్సిల్లో 5-6 ఒక వర్గంగా ఉన్నారని తెలిపారు. అపెక్స్ కౌన్సిల్లో మొత్తం 9 మంది సభ్యులున్నారని, అందులో 5-6 మాత్రమే తనకు నోటీసులు ఇచ్చారని తెలిపారు. వాళ్ల నిర్ణయమే అపెక్స్ కౌన్సిల్ నిర్ణయంగా చెబితే ఎలా అంటూ ప్రశ్నించారు. హెచ్సీఏ రాజ్యాంగాన్ని ఆ 5 కోని చేస్తున్నారని మండిపడ్డారు. అవినీతిని అరికట్టడానికి అంబుడ్మెన్స్ ను నియమిస్తే అడ్డుకున్నారని తెలిపారు. వాళ్ల అవినీతి బయటపడుతుందని తనపై కుట్రలు చేస్తున్నారని వ్యాఖ్యానించారు. కాగా ఏప్రిల్ 11న హెచ్సీఏ సర్వసభ్య సమావేశంలో అజారుద్దీన్, విజయానంద్ వాగ్వాదానికి దిగారు. సర్వసభ్య సమావేశంలో 130 మంది క్లబ్ మెంబర్స్ ఉన్నారు. ఈ సమావేశంలో అంబుడ్స్మెన్ గా జస్టిస్ దీపక్ వర్మను నియమించారు. ఈ నియామకం విషయంలో అజారుద్దీన్, విజయానంద్ మధ్య స్టేజ్ పైనే వాగ్వాదం చోటు చేసుకుంది. దీంతో అప్పటి నుంచి వాగ్వాదం కొనసాగుతూనే ఉంది. అజారుద్దీన్ మీడియాతో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు లైవ్ లో చూద్దాం.
I'm sure you must have read whatever I gave. I think you have given a press note as well. So if there are any additional questions which you may want to ask, I am ready to answer them. But my only one request is I will not be able to do one-on-one interviews. Please. Because then it becomes very difficult, because I might say something here and say something, because then it becomes very contradictory. So please excuse me. Maybe another time I will definitely do for everybody. But since today is a very, very important meeting, because I don't want to say one thing to one channel and one thing to one thing. So it will be like a uniform thing. So, well, I have already sent my this thing to the ombudsman. So he will look into it. And then whatever he decides, it will be final and binding. No, they have no right.
The general public is very much anxious to know who is controlling the association, you or them, or what is the end of it?
Naturally, I am controlling the association. They are not controlling the association because they are all tainted. And they have been inquired upon by the ombudsman. They have been given notices for having multiple clubs before also, and they have been charged by the ACB also, and then they are awaiting the cases which is happening now. And they have, on moral grounds, actually they should resign for having all these things. What they have done. So what they are doing is totally illegal. Because they cannot do anything without the president. The president has to be there. Without my concurrence, they cannot do anything. They cannot hold meetings, because you cannot just hold meetings, five of them, and then they say, no, we are majority. But even in a majority, you have to do the right thing. Because what is in hurry, there was no need for any meetings. When I have already written to them 2 times, and still they are going on and doing all these things. So I think it is totally illegal. And I think they have no right to, actually ban me or show cause, notice me, because I am elected by the general body. The Apex Council has no right to suspend or ban anybody. The only thing is that, I have already, like on the, like there are so many clubs, who have complained to me about their activities, about the case, which was filed by the Charminar Cricket Club against these budding stars and the association, which I think the secretary has colluded, which is already clearly written in the judgment. If you want me to really read the judgment also, I can read the last 4 the opinions of the High Court, which says, because I want to reiterate, because you must all know, because since you are here, if you see the opinion of the court is the filing of the OP itself is an abuse of process of court. There is a clear collusion between first respondent and Vijayanand, secretary of the second respondent. And both of them did not come to the court with clean hands and suppress true facts. And then it goes on to say that the respondent numbers 1 and 2 wanted to delay the appointment of the ombudsman and ethics officer and to embarrass Justice Deepak Verma, former judge of the Supreme Court. So the PSROP number 17 of 2020 itself is dismissed as its continuance might lead to commission of further fraud and mischief by the first respondent and R. Vijayanan, the secretary of the second respondent, and others supporting them. The others supporting them are the other four people. There's John Manoj, Narendra Sharma, Surinder Agarwal, and Anuradha. So this is the order which is given by the Honorable High Court. On this order only, and they have been fined also. Both the budding star and the other, and Vijayana has been fined 25,000 rupees. Fine, and they have to pay in the court. And then also it is very clear that about the Apex Council thing, you know everything about the Ombudsman thing. Because the court has also said that it is therefore clear that Sri Vijayanand, secretary of the second respondent, having agreed to a particular decision in the Apex Council meeting held on 6/11/2020 in the presence of all members of the Apex Council, clandestinely arranged another meeting on the same day with himself, Sundar Kumar, the treasurer, John Manoj, the president, Naresh Sharma, the joint secretary, and councillor Anuradha behind the back of the president, Mohammad Azharuddin, and got order passed and got passed another resolution and passed it off as the Apex Council meeting resolution, and deliberately misled the court below to help the first respondent get the impugned interim order. It is much clear, everything much clearer than that. Who is doing what, everybody knows. I am here to clear everything, whatever happens. See, I want to ask everybody who's sitting here, why for the last 25 years, only these people are holding positions in the association? Why can't the other secretaries hold the positions as well? Because they need to, for the last 25 years, they do all those blackmailing tactics, which I am not going to cow down to those things, because I have played cricket at the highest level. I have played with a lot of dignity. I have done everything for the best for the country. And I am not going to cow down to these blackmailing tactics, which I think has been happening for the last 20-25 years. Because why only these people are only in the committees? Why not others? There are others also who are there, who are deserving. But then the blackmailing tactics has to end, because if it doesn't happen now, it will never happen. Hyderabad cricket will never improve. For the last 25 to 30 years, this has been happening. And I really want to do something for the game of cricket. What am I, every day somebody says about me, I've been banned and do whatever, suspended. Why am I taking all this? I'm only taking it because I love the game. I love the cricket. I love cricket of Hyderabad, because I've been brought up here. I've played on this ground many times, and I've done so much. It pains me to see that these things are not happening properly. And what about these people are talking about cricket? What have they played cricket? Please tell me. I want to ask anybody. If anybody has played, anybody has played even little bit of cricket, what cricket they are talking about? I know what the cricket they are talking about. They want to do cricket, and then they have baseless rumors saying that the president doesn't want to conduct the game of cricket. I want to do cricket in a proper way. I don't want anybody just coming and playing and just going back, because there are certain rules and regulations have to be followed. Now I want to ask one more thing. For the last 25 years, we've got so much funding from the board. Where is the funding gone? Why we don't have a single ground? Apart from the Gymkhana and apart from the Uppal cricket ground, there are no other grounds. Please, can I ask, where are the other grounds? Why are we not having more grounds? We are paying 18 to 19 lakhs as rent per month for the ground purpose only. And if we play full season, like last year we had only two months or something like that. But if we play the full season, we end up giving almost 3.5 to 4 crores as rent to the ground. The money which they got at that time was a lot of money. They could have, it could have been spent on the development of the game. Where is the game developed? What are they talking about the development? There is no development. What is the development? See the condition of the, ground, of Uppal ground. If you go and see the ground in other places, they have built at much lesser cost, but they are like 5-star grounds. Where is the facility? Where is the maintenance? Nothing. When I came here, I was appalled to see that, because when I was not involved in, I never went to the association many times. But I think these are the things, we need to stop, because I cannot get cowed down by these people. I cannot entertain these blackmailing tactics. I am not in favor of all these things. So I'm here for the development of the game of cricket. Anybody is willing, they can get a lot of help from me. I can help anybody. I mean, the cricketers, the other day I was coming and coaching the under-19 cricketers, I wanted to see them. But some people here started talking that, why the president is going and talking to the players. This is the first time a president of the HCA is going and talking to the players. Why would I not talk to the players? Please tell me. I'm a cricketer. If I cannot do anything for the game, whatever I've learned, I must give it back to the game. What is wrong in that? Then who will teach them? Okay, fine, there are a lot of people come. If I go there, I know who's playing what is happening. I mean, like I can always pinpoint and give them whatever little experience I have gained. जो भी तो मैं बता सकता हूँ वहाँ पे उन लोगों को क्या प्रॉब्लम है. क्रिकेट से भी प्रॉब्लम है. क्रिकेट करना ही नहीं है. क्रिकेट करना है तो बस दूसरे अलग अलग काम करना है. क्रिकेट तो बिकॉज यू हैव टू डू द गेम इन द राइट रन द गेम द राइट वे. I have already written to the ombudsman, and the ombudsman will give the order, because already they have been served show cause notice by them, and then I think we are awaiting the order from the ombudsman. I think they have got notices from the ombudsman, and the ombudsman is going to take everything into cognizance, and then he will decide, because I am no one to decide. I cannot throw anybody out, because this is not, I can't just, at the whims and fancies, just have a meeting and throw anybody out, because I am elected by the general body. I am elected because of an international player. I don't own any club. I don't have any problem with the clubs. I don't have any problem with the clubs. I want the clubs to prosper. I want all the secretaries to prosper. I want all the secretaries to come and advise the association, not to get scared of anybody. There are so many secretaries who are scared to come. अरे नहीं हम आएंगे तो क्या होगा हमारे क्लब का? Because the moment they come, they want to ban their club. Because they are always under pressure. No, that is their headache. If they don't recognize, it's their headache. It has been passed in the AGM, already passed in the AGM, and if you see the order which I just now read, the court has clearly said that Mr. Vijayanand has agreed to one thing and not agreed to another thing. So it is already very clear. It is because it will end. It will have to end. Because see, when there is, I am in charge. They cannot be in charge because they have already been given notices. They cannot be in charge. They cannot have meetings because they are already charged. Because they are already in charge. The court has already given them. At least, even in the AGM when they were sitting on the first 2 days, a lot of members complained that they should not be sitting on the AGM dais. All those 4 people, 5 people, because they have been charged by the. That don't know, everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows that it is done in the AGM. See, I want to ask you one thing, because people are saying that, they are running. If the board has recognized me to attend the special general meeting, that means what? Yeah, yes. No, we'll have to, we are waiting for the orders from the ombudsman. Once the order comes, then we'll see what can be done, because I cannot take it, because we have to follow what the ombudsman says, because that's why the Supreme Court has asked the ombudsman, because they don't want the ombudsman to be there, because if the ombudsman comes, they will have problems. That's the only reason why they are wanting to have, that's why they don't want the ombudsman. So I've been telling this from 2019, they have written the letter to the ombudsman. They should have been done, but then I can't wait forever for the ombudsman to, I have to do something. Yeah. Ombudsman, Mr. Deepak, Justice Deepak Verma is the ombudsman. They can say anything. Minutes are here. No, their minutes, they cannot have minutes, Mr. Das. I want to tell you something. They cannot have. Once the president closes the AGM is closed, they cannot have another AGM in 10 minutes. It is not possible. It is totally illegal. Please understand when I am saying something. Yeah. Please, I am just telling you. Media, I am very clearly telling you. No. I am not asking you not to publish this or that. It is your prerogative. I am not saying that you don't. I don't interfere in what the press is saying. Whatever the press wants to write, whatever they feel good, they write. If something is written about me, I'll be very happy if you can just ask me before you write. That will be icing on the cake for me. Because I feel that when somebody says something, it's better to ask for the other person also. That is my only request. But otherwise, I cannot. I am not controlling the press. I am not telling the press. I respect the press in totality. I don't have any issues or any problem with the press. I mean, the press has a job to do. They are doing their job. But as I'm now, what I'm saying, you can write what they say, you can write whatever they say. But at the end of the day, the secretary is the public. It is for the ombudsman to judge what is good and what is right. Because already I have concluded the meeting at that time, and it is concluded. Well, I think the BCCI knows because the other day when they appointed the CEO, and then I think they wrote to the BCCI, the president sent me a message that is the CEO appointed with your concurrence. That was the message I got from the president of BCCI. So the BCCI knows what is happening. They are not aware of it. Everybody is aware of it. If this, see, the money is coming from the BCCI. I mean, it's the BCCI money is meant for the players. It's meant for the development of the game. It is not meant for any other things. No, I will speak to them. Once I wanted to just finish this, and then I will talk to the board and tell them what is happening. The board is completely aware of what is happening. पूरों को भी आया notice because see, I have got complaints from people, from secretaries saying that this is what is happening. Because see, once you have a serious problem, once you are hiding things, because when the court is sending a notice, and when you getting the notice at your home, that means you are hiding from the association, you are hiding from everybody. So that's why I have to give a notice. That's why I have to tell them this is not the way you work. Because what they are saying is totally wrong. What they have committed wrong. I have not committed anything wrong. Show me if there anything I have committed wrong. I'm only doing for the betterment of the game and betterment of the association. Because the association has suffered. If you go outside, people talk very ill about our association. There are 4 or 5 associations they talk very ill. Because it's not right, because I remember one time in 2012 when I was meeting with the president of that time, BCCI, I was talking to him, I know him, he said, what is your association doing? And he told me clearly that till I am in the board as president, your association will not get any money. So I said, I don't know, I am not aware of it, I am not in the association. Is it feel nice for me to hear about the association, which I have represented for almost like more than 20 years or something like that? It's not nice, because, at the end of the day, the game is greater than those who play it, remember. And the institution is greater than those who play it, those who are in the institution. People may come and go. You can only have a good name if you do something good for the association and for the game. If you don't do something right, the game will get hampered. Yeah. Yeah. No, I was aware of the activities, but at the end of the day, if I want to come here, I want to do something, because when I came here, I came with a good intention. My intention was always good. My intention is not to, do anything wrong here. My intention was good. But then I was under the impression that the intention people will, after so much has happened, so many years with the CEO coming and everything, the CEO has made scathing remarks. When they report in the PIL or something like that, other day I was reading, they even said, they went on to say that they should have a SFIO and CBI inquiry on that. So it is, I thought that after the CEO, things will improve. But things have not improved, because when you are in the association, everybody has to do their job. Everybody knows to know the job. The treasurer, he has to do his own job. The secretary has to do his own job. Everybody has to do their own job, because then you can't interfere in everything. It doesn't work like that. No, I think the only well, I think I will have to see, I will have to discuss with because I am the constitutional head, because I'll have to, at the end of the day, I'll have to take a decision, otherwise I'll have to inform the board also, because with the way things are going, because these we have to, work for the betterment of the game. It's just not like, I am doing everything within the rules. Correct. Well, they have to resign at the end of the day, because they have done, because the ombudsman has already given them notice. I'm just waiting for the ombudsman to give. what decision would be. I am not aware of what the decision the ombudsman said, because ombudsman is one person, I mean, is appointed by the Supreme Court. I mean, you have to respect that. If anybody has a problem, then they can approach the court of law. Because, I mean, if you see all the things which are written about them, I mean, all those things happening, even in that, ACBI court case also, same thing happened. You know, there are mistakes they have made, you know, that always like very elementary mistakes. How can you can have a canopy, have a canopy. When you have that floodlight, how can you have a canopy under it? It's like, I don't understand. How can they do it? I mean, whoever has done it also, I mean, the engineer or whatever, I mean, they should have some clarity on this, you know, I mean, I really don't understand what is happening, because I was not there at that time, so I really not very keen on whatever happened before. See, I cannot correct or, I mean, do whatever, has happened before, but now I am looking forward to doing something good for the game. I am here to help the game. What am I achieving out of it? I am not achieving anything out of this thing. I mean, I am only come here because I want to done so much for the game. I mean, as an administrator, I want to do something good for the game, you know, because, I mean, if I cannot do anything now, nobody will be able to do in the future. I'm not, saying anything big about myself. I'm honest. This is my honest opinion. If the members, I think the members have to rally around all these things and then make sure that the association runs in a proper way. You know, it is not that, the association cannot run on anybody's whims and fancies. मैं ऐसा करूँगा, मैं ही करूँगा. It's not that. I am not doing that. I am only going by the rules. I am not saying anything wrong. If I have flouted any rules, please tell me. Yeah. Hmm. Do I sit in the selection? Is not supposed to sit in the selection committee. The president never sit in the selection. I never sat in the selection committee. The secretary sat in the selection committee. So I know I have been. Start the meeting, you know, but he never used to interfere in the meeting. He used to just, say that meeting started, then the selectors will discuss and do. I don't, as a president, I don't sit in the meeting. I don't sit in the meeting at all. And I don't know, because I have not spoken to the board. Once I speak Hello. Yeah. So the board will decide. I mean, if I'll have to see what the board decides. I don't know what the board will decide, because I think whatever the rules are, you know, the rules have to be followed. We cannot flout the rules, you know. Huh? दीपक साहब कहाँ पे लिखा है? चार्ज ले लिए ना, ऑलरेडी लेटर्स भिजा रहे हैं, तो पूरा नोटिस भिजा रहे हैं, चार्ज ले लिया। ठीक है, जस्टिस दीपक वर्मा साहब, उनको भी पता है, वो भी जस्टिस है ना, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जस्टिस है, छोटे मोटे आदमी नहीं है वो भी, समझे ना। उन्होंने अपना सोच के ही करेंगे ना, उन्होंने अपना नाम तो खराब नहीं करेंगे ना, अपना वो जो उनको जो रूल्स दिखेंगे वो रूल के मुताबिक जाएंगे। जस्टिस का मतलब आपको इन लोगों को मालूम, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जस्टिस है, वो ऐसे इधर उधर के कोई वो आदमी नहीं है। बिकॉज उनको आप रेस्पेक्ट करना चाहिए, रेस्पेक्ट देना चाहिए, वो हाईएस्ट पोजीशन में काम करें, तो वो जो सही काम है उस जो उनको जो सही लगेगा वो करेंगे। क्योंकि उनको मैं बोलने से, किसके बोलने से तो वो थोड़ी जानते, वो तो चीफ जस्टिस है। मैं उनका जो डिसीजन रहेगा वो फाइनल रहेगा। अगर किसी को पसंद नहीं है तो जाके उसको चैलेंज कर सकते हैं। Definitely they have to. If they don't listen, they will be out. They'll have to be. And the members will take care. And then the court. I mean, it will. They have to follow the rules. They have to follow everything. You cannot not follow the rules. The rules are meant for everybody. If something comes against me, I will have to follow it. Yeah. Definitely, we'll have to conduct election for the post. No, I'm always ready. I'm a sportsman. You must remember that.
Is there a compromise for
there is no compromise. Compromise is only if you do right thing. If you don't do right thing, you have to toe the line. Then only there is a compromise. Otherwise, there is no compromise. I am clearly saying that because there is no compromise, I cannot, because the game has suffered a lot and the Hyderabad cricket has suffered. Everybody has seen that, for the last so many years, these are the only people who do blacklists and all those things. It doesn't work like that. If it's me, it doesn't work like that, to be very honest. Maybe with others it must have worked, but not with me. I will not, I will fight it out, because I am a sportsman. I know, I will not give it up. Because I have already decided. Because see, they talk unnecessary things, we go there and then I think they are already being charged by. Hello? They'll have to, on moral grounds only, they have to, okay, fine, one legal course is always there, but there is some word called morals, I think they have to address that also. I have done everything because we have to run the association in a proper way. We cannot not run the association in a wrong way. And then you cannot threaten people in the association. You cannot threaten accountants to just make vouchers and then get the sign and then tell them to sign without my signature, because these are all facts I have with me. The treasurer has threatened our accountant, saying that, because I have sent you, I think most of the people have got this, threatened the treasurer to sign the vouchers without my this thing. How can he do like that? Please tell me. Is that the way you run an association? I've got a message from the person who's an accountant. He's saying that, sir, these people are pressurizing me. Please tell them not to do that. I will go only according to the rule. So these are all the things which are happening. So I cannot keep quiet on those things, because it's imperative that things have to fall in place. Yeah, because at the end of the day, because my name is there, that's why, everything is blown out of proportion. If somebody else is there, nobody, you will not be sitting here. There will be no press conference. Because, no, I didn't expect this to happen, but I was slightly aware of it, but I was 100% sure that things will fall in place. But then if things don't fall in place, then the legal course has to be there, and then ombudsman is there. We'll have to, because since the board has recognized me, because they have to, the Apex Council, they have to recognize when they have recognized my AGM, when I conduct the AGM, that's why the board asked me to attend the AGM. If they had recognized their AGM, then somebody else would have gone from their side, not me. Because since it's a very simple thing, it's a very, if somebody uses common sense, it is just sometimes in things, in life you have to use common sense also. Because when you have if you don't use common sense, then there is no way I can help or anybody can help. Sir, retirement, I'm already retired long back, when 2006, when I have already given, even the secretary themselves has written to the board that, the president's retirement is from, I'm official, it's official when I have got everything, when I'm going and attending the meeting from the board. Everything is official. Yeah, because then, because if you do, the reason is because if you do all these wrong things, then I have to stop the fund. No, tomorrow my name will also come. If something goes wrong, it might be because at times then I have to do that, because they cannot let people, right, this is not my home money. This is money from the board, which has come to the association. It has to be utilized in a proper way. It is not the question of anybody doing that, because because, if you see the SMSs which are coming, I definitely have to do that, I cannot. Tomorrow something goes wrong, my name will also be on the line. I don't want to do anything like that. Huh? Kiska? Which one? No, the people, they have to give it the salary. Salary, they are stopping the salaries of the people. These are the things you have to give salaries. Now they are giving salaries after 15 days. Last month also they stopped the salary because they are saying, "Aap salary ye sign nahi karenge to wo sign." It doesn't work there. The people are working there. You have to give the salaries. Otherwise, it comes under labor this thing. Labor rules are very stringent. because the association, because our employees gave a letter to them saying that if you don't release the salaries, we will go to the labor commissioner. That's when they release the salaries. Abhi, yesterday only.
లాస్ట్ ఎలక్షన్ లో ఇప్పుడున్న అలిగేషన్ చెప్పాలంటే మీకు ఫైర్ ఉన్నారు ఇప్పుడేమో మీకు ఆపోజిట్ పని చేస్తున్నారు మీకు మధ్య వాళ్ళకి ఎక్కడ జరిగింది ఏంటి ప్రాబ్లం
No, problem is you have to do correct काम करना चाहिए. You have to do correctly because I cannot sign just for the sake of signing. I cannot sign bills which just come in just like that. Because I am a constitutional, tomorrow everything will come on to me, then tomorrow I will also have to face the ACB. I don't want to do that. Yeah.
చాలా మంది మెరిట్ టికెట్స్ అందరూ సెలెక్ట్ అవ్వలేదు ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ వచ్చి ధర్నా కూడా చేశారు తెలంగాణ గ్రౌండ్ అప్పుడు మీపై మీ దృష్టికి వచ్చిందా ఈ విషయం దీనిపై మీరు ఏమైనా చర్యలు తీసుకున్నారా సెలెక్షన్ విషయంలో
That's why I was watching what was happening, all these things. But when this is happening now, this time I also wanted to tell you something like this time now, once the lockdown gets over, we are going to have a T20 tournament for all the 216 clubs. All the clubs will play. This is the first time it is happening. Because everybody will get a chance because sometimes people say, नहीं sir, हम खेले नहीं, हमको chance नहीं मिला T20 में. Now I am giving chance to everybody. All the clubs will play because I want you to, more than this, I want you to highlight about cricket. What my problem is, okay, fine, it's okay, it will go on, it will carry on. But then the cricket thing, I want you to highlight more because we are going to start the T20 matches because now if the board will start its season with the first 20 overs and 50 overs. So I want to give chance to all the 216 teams. We'll have with all the rules and regulations. We'll have this tournament. I mean for the clubs, all the clubs will play. Then they will have no problem. I mean nobody can complain. All the clubs will play. There will be almost like 2,500-3,000 people playing, and then out of that, somebody 2 or 3 people or 4 people also will come up. They can play for Hyderabad, they can play for IPL, they can get so many chances. So I am going to do that because please highlight this also apart from this. Huh? That is a second. That is a no issue for me actually. That is no because sir, this tournament is held. One person can talk, I can answer. 3 people, then I cannot answer. You ask me now what you are asking. There is no, the match is played outside India. This is played in India because I want to tell you something. The main do I have to inform everybody? The board will, if there is a problem, the board will give. If there is a problem, the board will give in writing. The board is not given anything. Please, you must understand. If there is a problem, the board will give me writing. The board will send me a letter. I will answer it. Now I want to tell you something. Now you are talking about my T10 tournament. I want to show you something. Vijayanand's daughter has gone as under 19 observer. What about that? And the person who's the physio who's here, the lady, I mean the girl, she's not even qualified to go. Who's done this? Is it not conflict of interest? Is that not conflict of interest straight away? Please tell me. She's gone as an observer. I can give the proof of everything. She traveled with the team. She cannot go. How can she go? Please tell me. No, this is India. This is Hyderabad. Under 19 team which is gone. So what about this? You are talking about all these things. So many things they have done. How can she go as an observer when he is a secretary? First of all, the secretaries have, once you become a office bearer, I think you have to, resign from your post in the club. That's how it is, I think. No, that is in the court, that the matter is in the court, so I cannot comment. It's sub judice in the court, so I am not, I'm not aware of all those things. So that is in the court will decide, whatever the court will decide. आपको बोलना है कुछ? आपको? If you want to ask anybody else, you can ask. Anything else? Anybody? Imran, you want to say something?
Over here, some questions were posed to the, where those questions pertain to the legal act. The President is the constitutional head. He has unfeathered powers to control the association. Over here, what was going around, he wanted to control and correct all those things. He is the chairman of all the meetings, general body meeting, apex council meeting. No meeting can transpire without his consent. There was a very big issue made out of it stating that his concurrence was not obtained. What is the definition of concurrence? Concurrence means assent has, whenever legislation, we go by the Constitution of India, which says that the President of India will have to be vested with the individual has any right to put a question to the President. What they have, why we have addressing the press is, five members cannot try to dislodge him where he has won by a majority of 180 votes. So his election is by the general body. The general body has taken a concurrence. This body is going all throughout against the interest of the general body for their personal gains. I know what I am speaking, and the rules which have been stated in the notice issued pertains to the powers of the ombudsman. The Apex Council has no right to question the President. So all throughout there has been mismanagement which is being tried to be controlled by the President. Mr. Das had posed a question that how is that he is going to control. As one member also as the constitutional head, he has powers to do so. Whatever is decided by them is illegal. Now that illegality is being questioned before the Supreme Court. At one breath they say Deepak Verma has not been appointed. Assuming that he has not been appointed, so what made them to go to the Supreme Court? And now the Supreme Court has not passed an interim order stating that he should not continue. So as on date, it is admitted fact which cannot be disputed that Deepak Verma is the person appointed. And the other aspect is there are two other names. Aspect. So, whether they apply to the show cause notice or not is the question to be decided by Ombudsman. But insofar as the illegal notice issued to the President, it has no legs to stand. Are only being trying to circumvent. He was the President and he can has been. Mr. Das, you have if they amend their ways and way to protect the interests of the association. Azharuddin needs no power. Azharuddin needs no power. Azharuddin needs no fame. He is a world-recognized player. His entire cricketing credentials have been appreciated. As an administrator, in 18 months, he has tried to clear the muck which has been accumulated since the last 30 years. So if Hyderabad cricket is to be protected, there is only one man today. It is only Mohammad Azharuddin, who is a selfless worker, who has come over and is trying to clear muck in Hyderabad Cricket Association. He needs no power. He has also been MP. And thereafter, he to make something which is not happening, and that is the reason why. So, if there is anything more, I am ready to answer you all. Illegal things will be brought to book by the President, addressing necessary actions and by following the decision taken by the Ombudsman and the ACB court. Once it frames the issues, all those in power have to demit the office immediately. And that aspect also, all those people, the court who was issued the notice, they went to the High Court for squash of proceedings, which has been dismissed by the Honorable High Court with a finding stating that these are tribal issues and they are trying to make a mole out of a mountain, and their ulterior motives have been brought out. They can say anything, they have a right. Over here it's a democratic country. Do you mean to say that if in case I say the Prime Minister of India is not the Prime Minister, does it mean to have any effect? He is the constitutional head appointed, and the Election Commission has stated that he is the President and will continue to be the President for 3 years. Whether that notice issued by the President is prior or this SMS which you have received now, you will have. Whatever the notice is, they have been trying to create a lot of confusion. They are only interested in to see that if the president keeps silent, they will make a merry out of it. That is their sole intention. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for sparing your time. Thank you very much.